We should probably stop trying to save so much money. And I'm saying this because I'm realizing that as I'm trying to save money, I'm spending time. And time doesn't matter what's going on. It's gonna pass. It's being spent. You can't stop time. It just keeps being spent and ticking and ticking and ticking. I have an expiration date. You have an expiration date. We're all gonna die at some point and you cannot avoid it. Money will come, money will go. But do not try to save so much money. If you're gonna save money, have a purpose with that money that's saved. If you're just saving for the sake of saving, it's not gonna get you anywhere. It's just gonna waste your time. You're gonna be selling your time for money. And at the end of your days, you're gonna be like, I didn't really enjoy time. I didn't really enjoy um, the money. I just spent it. Like you hoard. It's stupid to hoard money. It's ridiculous. I was doing that for 2 years, and it was ridiculous. Um, yeah, you could buy a house and invest that money, but you gotta have the plan. You gotta have the plan. If you're making a little bit of money, saving money is so difficult. It is stressful, but you could do it. But at the same time, let's say you want to get into investing in properties, not gonna happen. You need um, maybe a higher income to qualify for loans. But you could do it maybe in an area like Kansas, an area like in the southern states, somewhere houses are cheap. You could probably do it. Then go for that. Know what's right for you, and go ahead and do it. But if you're just saving for the sake of saving, avoid that. Instead, learn a skill that will increase your income. It's easier. It's easier to increase your income than save and save and save and pretty much spend your time saving. So, for instance, cooking. Cooking takes up a lot of time. You might be like, oh, I'm cooking to save money. Some people do it because they like it and they're enjoying their cooking and they're cooking themselves because it's a lot healthier. They can make things that are better for them than rather than going outside and eating out where most of the food is just very processed. You can do it yourself, then that makes sense, right? Do what makes sense for you. Again, um, so yeah, the main message of this video is if you want to save money, you're better off making more money. That way it's easier to save and then invest that money. So the order you should do this is, hey, what's something I want to do in terms of a business or an idea? And then figure out how much you need for that. Okay, just save that amount, but also realize, hey, is my job gonna let me save that amount fast, or should I switch job or career so I could save that money faster so I could start that business or start that idea? Some ideas don't take that much money, to be honest, and you might not even have to switch a job. You just have to have better plan. You have to have a better plan, better ideas, better execution, and you can start with a very small amount. For instance, with trading stocks, it's possible to start with just $350 on a TD Ameritrade account or Thinkorswim platform. You would download it on your computer. You put $350. You learn about options. Learning options would probably take you 2 weeks on how to get familiar with it. And doesn't mean you're gonna be profitable, but I'm just saying that's a step into the right direction, which is learn, get the experience. The experience part is gonna take maybe like 2 years. It varies. People it varies. So I'm in the first year. Still haven't really improved, but I know that I started with a big account and realized that a big account doesn't make sense. It makes more sense to start with a cash account, not a margin account. Anyway, that's for another video. But for any business you have an idea of, like for example, cleaning cars, mowing lawns, having a stand, fruit stand, I don't know, whatever it is, you can start small. You can start with the Instagram page. You could start with a Cricut business. You could start sewing business, food catering, all that in your own living room, your own kitchen. You can start small, but start, right? And then that investment of your time, you put that time into that skill, and it's gonna pay off if you stick with it and you execute correctly. That's all I have for this video. Hope it makes sense. Hope it brings like some enlightenment into you, and that you're just not saving for the sake of saving. Save with a purpose in mind. You don't need that much money. If your ideas are good and your execution is good, you do not need that much money. A lot of people say that I need this amount of money to be successful. No, no, no. You need good execution, action, planning, skills, knowledge. You know, you need the education. You need trial and error. You gotta fail a lot of times. Maybe you gotta fail like 200 times before you finally start making some momentum. Start seeing some results. You know, but start small. Don't go too deep into debt. I mean, don't even take out debt. Sorry, don't go too deep into like putting a huge amount of money all at once. No, try small amounts here and there. You know, put 10% of your paycheck into like these little ideas that you got that you could probably execute on. And yeah, so I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.